Hello friends, and welcome back to Planetbase. You'll notice that my voice is a bit scratchy. Yesterday my voice was getting a little funky, but when I woke up this morning it was quite a bit worse instead of better. So I apologize for that. Hopefully you can still understand what I'm saying, and we'll have a good time still, even though I sound a bit like I've been smoking for 50 years. So hopefully this will get better soon, because, you know, I don't like sounding like this. So anyway, when we last left off, we had just built our multi-function dome, multi-dome, given our people another place to improve their morale. This guy just seems to be standing around in here, not actually using any of the machines, so that's fine. We're good on food, and we've got we're very good on bioplastic. Right now it looks like metal is actually something that we're a bit short on. We've got 2 driller robots that are doing a really good job of processing, of mining up our ores. We're starting to run a store on ore, so what we may end up doing this episode is actually building ourselves another processing plant, which would go right next to this factory, and putting in another metal manufacturer, another metal processor. So let's do that. If you remember last episode, we also fixed our power problems by adding another power collector and a very large solar panel. We were contemplating building the starport, but we need some more airlocks. I could build the starport over here if I wanted to. Put another airlock here. Well, actually, I'd put it right here. Makes more sense. I should have done that to begin with. This one was already there. Anyway, what am I talking about? Let's start actually doing something. So let's see. Processing plant. We can make a regular sized one, or we can make a larger one. I think we're going to make a large one. We have the resources for it. And it'll future-proof our base as well, because we can fit far more processing facilities there. Because, you know, this game, there's a balance between you want to be able to build these kind of things in the early game, but you really can't because you don't have the resources. So you build the small ones. Well, now that we've got the resources, you can build the big ones. There's our driller bot getting repaired. Hopefully, being repaired on a regular basis by the auto repairer will help prevent their integrity from dropping, and they'll stay active longer. Because as we discovered last episode, we can't repair our robot's integrity, and if the integrity hits 0 or something close to that, they become irreparably damaged, which isn't nice. Certainly not. Yeah, see, this driller bot's already down to there. I don't like that. We won't be able to make our own driller bots until we acquire the tech permits. Wow, that was so close to the mine that I thought it hit, but it didn't. Bit lucky that it didn't hit. Man, it looks like all of our crops need maintenance at the moment. What do we got? This trade ship's got, well, raw materials. It's an industrial trader. It's got raw materials, it's got spares, it's got a gun, it's got coins. So we're just going to use this as an opportunity to stock up on some coins again. I like to sell my food supplies down to 15. Can't sell meals for some reason. I'm not really sure why the game doesn't let you sell meals. It should. I'm going to sell some of my medical supplies as well, because I got plenty of them. And if any sort of massive catastrophe occurred where I needed 15 medical supplies all at once, I'm probably dead at that point. Oh man, It looks like our crops are really in need of maintenance. I wonder why our many biologists aren't taking care of it. I mean, we do have 8 biologists. Oh, there we go. He's maintaining it now. You see right here more evidence of our slow air lock. I really want more carrier bots, but you know, I need the tech for that as well. Alright, here we go. This guy's gonna place our last metal, and now we just need someone to come out here and build it. I need an engineer to come out here. Where's this a worker here? Workers. I need an engineer to come out here. Where's our engineers? Here we go. Santiago Fox is coming to build. It might be a simple thing to make these models rise out of the ground, but I do think that it's a very effective method. So now we're going to place some more metal processors, and we can now place 2 per section. So now we can have 8 processing facilities. I'm just going to go 1 for now. Ah, darn it. One of our power collectors got struck by a meteor. So all the power has gone out of it. That's actually quite bad. What about the 4? We definitely need people to go out and fix that. Like, ASAP. There we go. He's fixing it. There we go. Because we want full charge on all of these before the nightfall. Yep. And these guys using a spare to maintain the wind turbine. Excellent. Good to see it. Good to see the work, you guys. Good to see it. It's going to be nighttime soon. Yeah, see, we're definitely running a surplus on ore, which is why we needed this, this additional metal processor. So we'll see how that goes. If we're still running a surplus on ore, then what is this guy doing? What? He's walking all the way around the base? That's silly. Why is he doing that? Ugh, these guys, they make some unusual decisions, these workers. The AI makes some strange decisions once in a while. Okay, so we've got our metal processor up now, a new one. It's getting loaded with ore. We just need a worker to come and work it. And there he is. So the question now is whether that additional processor will help to use this ore and produce more metal. Oh! That was close. And it also really comes down to how many workers we have. So this guy has ore, starch, and coins. So all we're really going to do is sell ourselves back down to 15 and grab some more coins. I need to get 400 coins if I want to be able to buy the technology that lets me make carrier bots or drill bots. So, not ideal. This guy's hungry and thirsty. He needs to walk all the way back. I wish these paths like sped them up so they could like follow the path and go faster. Because these kind of remind me of power paths from Lego Rock Raiders. I wonder if anyone remembers that game. And you guys ran really fast on power paths. Okay, I think what I want to do is build another cabin. But we'll go ahead and build a large cabin now instead of a small one. Yeah, I want it to connect to there. No, oh, there we go. There, oh, there we go. Oh. So 2 metal and 2 bioplastic, and then 1 metal and 1 bioplastic. I think we may end up having to sell some bioplastic because we've got so much of it. 32 is really, really great. Yeah, see now we're running 3. We're able to now we do run all 3 of these at the same time quite often. So that's good. Yeah, that's good to see. That's what we hope for. It's too bad that carrier bots are the ones that come first, right? Good. And it's 94% produced. We just need one of our operators to come over here and work on it this morning. Let's speed this up to times 4. Dude is carrying the resources over to our cabin. For a moment there, I thought they were carrying spares, but they're not. Let's check how many people we've got of which type. We've got 5 engineers, 8 biologists, and 10 workers. I like having 10 workers. Because we have 2 drill bots, that means at maximum we'll only have 4 workers in the mines, which means we have 6 workers to work the production facilities, of which we currently have 5. So I think we can actually get away with yet another metal processor here, because we will end up with 1 worker who doesn't have anything to do unless he's carrying stuff or doing other things like that. There's 10 workers, 4 in the mine, that's 6 left, and there's only 5 production facilities. Because these ones are all run by engineers. Right, so now I have 6 metal processors, which, if I'm doing my math right, should be enough for all of our workers to have a job they want to. This worker, for instance, isn't really doing much. He's running a metal processor now. Okay, we got our large cabin. We'll probably put quite a few beds in here. The question now is how many beds do we already have? So we know we have 26 colonists. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, we're nowhere near having too many beds. Come on. No. I was hoping to get that last one in there. So there we go. We're going to have a lot of beds. Those all require bioplastic, but of course we have a metric ton of bioplastic. Speed that up to 4, and now a bunch more of our people will be able to have their own beds. And so morale is in very good shape. Now we just need to work on prestige, really. What we need to work on is protecting our base. We actually need some more engineers. So let's go into our landing thing and turn on colonists and kick up engineers so that when we get our next drop, it'll be engineers. The reason that I want to do that is because so we're going to want multiple telescopes, because I want to be able to have multiple telescopes running. So let's see, can I fit an airlock over here? Because if so, yes we can. So I don't want to put it there because I'd like to put an airlock. Well, no, I'd like to put the airlock right there, and then we quickly want to go. So yeah, I can put the antenna. But no, the telescope doesn't. You don't need to go to the telescope. That's right. You don't need to go to the telescope. Telescope can be, off in its own world. I don't think coverage matters. Like, I think we could put 2 of them right next to each other. I just think it looks cooler if we put the telescope on the other side of the base. So I am actually going to put it here. I don't think I could fit. Nope, that's a trade. That's not a problem. I don't think I could fit another. No, I could fit another storage here. Maybe we should leave that for something more important. Because we don't actually have to go to it, let's just put it over here. second telescope. The reason I want more engineers is that they can actually man the radio, the telescopes more continuously. So we'll just interesting. This only shows 19 bioplastic, but we just had 34, and there's no way we spent that much on our large cabin. Let's just sell 4 of it. Get ourselves some coins. Yeah. We'll have one with 120 coins. Yeah, see, I need more engineers because we don't currently have enough to be manning the telescope consoles all the time. I need 2 telescopes to get my chance of detecting things up to 80% instead of 40%. So each telescope appears to add 40% detection chance. I think 80% detection chance is good. And then we need to stock up. We do have enough semiconductors to go ahead and build the anti-meteor laser. And so we're totally gonna build this. We're gonna get lasers, you guys. Now I don't know if these have a limited range. So I don't know if placing it over here, it won't be able to defend this side of the base. I really have no idea how these work. But we're gonna put our first one right over here. So let's speed this up to ×4. You see now. All of these beds are owned. This isn't the ideal way to set this up because they have to walk quite a ways to get from their sleeping quarters to around here. But I felt like putting the sleeping quarters off all by connected together would give us a nice feel. So this is like this is the sleeping area. It's also where our multi-dome is, the recreation facility. And it has its own oxygen generator, so we don't have to worry about these ever losing their oxygen. I'm definitely looking forward to getting these lasers. There we go. The second telescope has been built. So now we need to place another telescope console here at the command center. Because each telescope console is only good for 1 telescope. Now we're still definitely have a surplus of ore. We're producing a surplus of ore still. But I think we definitely have sped up our metal production. Ooh, here we go. Colonist. There we go. Another engineer. We don't want too many engineers. So I'm just going to turn this off for now. Well, I'm going to set it back and then turn it on. But an extra engineer is exactly what we wanted. Very nice. So hopefully that means that there. We have an engineer at each telescope console. Okay, so the chance of disaster prediction is 64%. So the first telescope gives us a 40% chance. It looks like the second one only increases that by 24. So we would have to build another one and then another console to get that up to like 88%, which I think would be great. But now that we have a greater than 50% disaster prediction chance, let us go ahead and build our first freaking anti-meteor laser. We can actually get the door. It doesn't matter. Anti-meteor laser, you guys. We have lasers. Well, we will have lasers. We don't yet have a laser. It's under construction. Look at all these guys carrying resources. Everyone's helping out. Carrying them through the super slow airlock. Yeah, that's not. In future, I will. In future bases, I will definitely make sure to have 2 airlocks facing the landing pad. Okay, so right now nobody is operating these, which gives us a 0% disaster prediction chance. Ooh, why is it giving us a opinion about guards? I don't think we have to worry about any intruders at the moment. Whoa, what happened to our welfare? Did we have an intruder? I wouldn't think so. We don't have any prestige. I guess it's about time we had a guard. So maybe I'll go ahead and build and request a guard from my colonist thing. He'd man the security console. So we'll sell all that for you know, coins. A standard thing that we do when we get traders. And we'll go ahead and we'll turn the landing permissions back on for colonists. And we will turn guard to 100% so that we get a guard. We don't have any guns for the guard, but oh well. Those are currently unmanned. Probably because the engineers are asleep. Although you know, it seemed that checking for freaking meteor impacts would mean that they'd try and have at least one person running it at all times. Alright, now we just need an engineer to come and actually build this thing. And we'll have it. Oh, here's an engineer. Is he going to build it? Yes, he is. Anti-meteor laser coming in. Yes. Guys, we have our first anti-meteor laser. So it's charging. Wow, we're going down pretty quickly on the power. I think this thing takes a lot of power to charge. Oh crap, sandstorms. And we didn't know it was coming because of this stupid... At least it appears that nobody was very far from the airlock, so I don't think anyone got injured by that. I think our robots take some extra damage when they're out during the sandstorm as well, so... Yep, everyone's inside. So we'll just ×4 this and wait for it to come back up. Whoa! Awesome, our laser just shot down a meteor. Oh man, that's cool. We got lasers, guys. I'm really excited about lasers. Only one of our things is running, giving this guy a 40% interception chance. Now he's got a 64% interception chance. Oh, dude, that is awesome! Okay, we're gonna turn this off now. No alert, sandstorm's over. Yeah, we have a lot of ore stocked up over at this this mine over here. Okay, it looks like our first carrier robot was built, and here comes our guards. Okay, so we got 2 guards. I think 2 guards should be good. That's all I want. I want this. We'll reset that, and we'll turn colonists. Alright, 2 guards. So our guard will man our security console. I wonder if he'll automatically turn on the warnings. Here are the guards. You can see that these guards have they have some armor. They have like body armor. This laser is awesome. Just awesome. Okay, so I think that what happens is this laser can shoot down meteors all over the base, but doing so requires charge, like you just saw. So if this laser is no charge on it, it can't shoot down the meteors, which is why having more than one is probably a good idea. We could build another one. We would need one more semiconductor, which is being produced. We've got our guards now, 2 of them. This guy is operating security console. I'm not really sure what that means. Let's see. Ah. Okay. If an intruder walks through any surveyed structures, they will be detected and attacked before they can do much damage. Each console can only monitor a limited number of structures, so it's a good idea to build a bunch of these. Cameras. Oh no, that's the camera, not I'm not sure which structures have cameras. It's not something that you build. Dang, that laser's cool. We're definitely going to need another one. And technically another one of those. That's awesome. This thing's got quite a long range. Yeah, we need another anti-meteor laser. Let's build another laser, you guys! We're going to have lasers for days. I want to put it here, because it can connect to these cabins. Whoa! Well, that meteor was not detected. Maybe this laser didn't have enough charge. I don't know. But we'll build a second laser. Oh man. Lasers are awesome. I feel like Dr. Evil now. I've got laser on the moon. What's the medic doing outside? I feel like the medic should really stay indoors. They're like a high priority person to keep alive. I noticed that some of these meteors don't take very much shooting to take down, whereas some of them seem to take quite a bit more. I wonder why that is. Right, keep our carrier bot maintained. Excellent. So we're doing right. We're doing good now. We've got 2 guards for about 30 people. I think maybe ideally we want like 3 of them for 30. Like, you know, because that means 1 in 10 people is a guard. We don't really have to worry about intruders, though, because our prestige isn't very high. Again, prestige is what dictates whether or not you get intruders. The massive storage pen. Yeah, see? To get the largest buildings, you need to buy these pens as well. Now, we don't actually have any guns for our guards, so we should probably produce some. I don't think we'll buy one. I think we'll just make one. Because our factory can produce guns. We may have to make a new facility for it. Wait, no, that's at 14. These are actually below 15, so I don't want to sell any of those. Another driller bot would be nice. 160, we can afford it. Although getting our constructor bot back would be really nice. Because we don't have any at the moment. Relying on our engineers. And I'd rather the engineers be doing other things. Although we could buy a semiconductor to get our second laser right away. We're going to do that. We're going to buy a semiconductor just so that we can get our second laser up right away. Security, you know. So we'll do that. The great thing about trading with credits is that you don't have to wait for your guys to bring the credits there. Just automatic transfer. So this guy's going to walk that thing all the way over to that laser now. I love these lasers. Look at that. Oh man, they're so cool. They do seem to use a lot of power though. But I'm not quite sure how much power they use. It says it's using 4.5. So I think it just uses a constant 4.5. Which is the same drain as our factory. Ah, the factory is surveyed. Okay. So now we can tell which buildings are surveyed. Processing plants are surveyed, canteen is surveyed, these things aren't. So the canteen is surveyed, as well as, this is not, okay, the biodome is being surveyed. So I think we need another security console. I think we have too many, okay, so stop. I think we might have too many rooms, we might not have enough to survey all of them. Although we do seem to be surveying a very good portion. As long as we are surveying the rooms that are connected to airlocks, then we're good. And there's our second laser, you guys. It's fully charged. So now we have 2 lasers. There. Ah, man, it's awesome. I love it. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you're still enjoying Planetbase. Stay tuned for future episodes. Now we got our lasers. feeling all Dr. Evilly. Anyway, I hope I get over this so that my voice can be back to snuff for you guys soon. I'm Sentinel H, and I'm signing out.